Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Upike Gymnasium. This will be the Heritage Classics, as it'll be 3 straight games at the Upike Gym. Tonight's game will be the Upike Bears versus the Virgin Islands Buccaneers. I'm not sure who decided to play the Virgin Islands. In the Virgin Islands decided to come to Kentucky. Second tough challenge of the week is Virgin Islands is on the tail end of a very tough string of games here in this region. They played Dalton State, Life, and Bluefield all last week. They lost to Bluefield on Monday, but the Buccaneers on a 5-game winning streak. And the Bucs will be out for revenge after losing Dallas Lloyd last night. They beat Dalton State, the team that beat Upike down in Georgia here in that stretch earlier in this season. And so you know they're a good basketball team. If you look at them out there on the floor, they're very athletic looking and they've got length. So a big test coming up for the Upike Bears. And we're just about ready for the national anthem here, so we'll take our first break and be right back on WPRG TV Sports. Welcome back to the Upike Gymnasium here as the Bears will play their first game in the newly refurbished gym. New floor down, been sanded and stained, natural color, and some great new lighting in here. I mean, this is the best the gym has been lit since I've been here, and I've been here for a while, as most of you know. And this one, the Bears, again, the Virgin Islands. You'll look at their starters. They'll start a senior at 6'8", from Bayshore, New York. That's Elijah Bush. And then Howard Cardwell, a senior from Montgomery, Alabama, at 6'4" at a guard. And then number 10, Zion Jones, a freshman, but he's 6'2" out of St. Croix, the Virgin Islands. And Dylan Spriggans, a junior, he's 6'6" in Houston, Texas. Number 24 is Keith Gilmore, a 6'4" junior. So, you think about that, they're going to be size-wise comparable, because Upike, of course, the guard position, they will be outmanned as far as height, because Upike will start Chase Parsley, number 3, a 5'10" junior. But then Davian Dela Cruz, number 4, will be a 6'5" senior at the 2 guard. Xavier Gawana, a 6'6" junior at the 3. Stanley Perrin, a 6'9" senior at the 4, and Luke Lehue, a 6'8" junior at the 5 spot. for the Bears, so they're going to match up pretty well. Out there. Of course, Upike playing in their home gymnasium, a place where they practice at a lot, as this is their primary practice facility. They do the practice in the expo, but this gym has been here since, well, the 70s at least. I know that. I'm not sure exactly when it was built. This facility's been around for a long time, and it's seen a lot of different basketball teams come through. Seen a lot of adversity. Been flooded a couple of times, been rebuilt. So this is the historic part of the University of Pikeville here at the Upike Gymnasium. Of course, Charlie Pinson bringing you all the action here from the gym, as well as the guys from Pike TV on the cameras for us, and then Alex back at the TV station. A good matchup here tonight. Pikeville coming off a big win last Sunday over another good basketball team out of New York. And this team right here, though, played some pretty stiff competition. The loss they had to UVA Wise was a little bit surprising, actually. But and I know they've beaten Dalton State, which is, again, the team that beat Upike earlier in the season. So we'll see how this one stacks up. We've got about 2 minutes till tip-off. We'll take another break, and we'll be back with the starting lineups on WPRG TV5. Hey, do a minute and then we'll come back and I'll take it for a while probably. Kind of a crazy delay, isn't it?
We are running medias today.
We'll have media timeouts. Do what? Yeah, this place is the worst place in the world. You can't hear crap here. See, I can't hear anything here but the band play over there. This place is, so is the audio working? Okay. You can? Good, good. So we just need to get a countdown and all right, we're still live.
At the Upike Gym.
Welcome back to the Upike Gymnasium here. Sorry about that mix-up, folks, but we got it under control for the starting lineups here.
The dean of the optometry school at Upike,
as Upike got their starters ready to go, so do the Virgin Islands, the Buccaneers. For the Buccaneers, number 2, Elijah Bush, a 6'8" senior forward. A 6'4" senior from Montgomery is Harold Cardwell. A 6'2" freshman from St. Croix, number 10, Zion Jones. And forward, a 6'6" junior from Houston, Texas, number 23, Dylan Spriggins. And forward, a 6'4" junior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 24, Keith Gilmore. The Buccaneers are coached by Coach Jeffrey Jones. And that's the Buccaneers being introduced for you. We're now ready for the Upike starting lineups. Is getting some walk-up music over there by the Upike band. And the band playing the walk-up music for the Bears. The Bears coming in with a 2. And now the Upike Bears. At guard, a 5'10 junior from Kermit, West Virginia, number 3, Chase Parsley. And at guard, a 6'5 senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 4, Javian De La Cruz. At forward, a 6'8 junior from Kilgore, Texas, number 15, Xavier. At forward, a 6'9 senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 23, Stanley Perrin. And at center, a 6'8 junior from Ripley, West Virginia, number 33, Luke Lehue. And the Upike Bears, coached by head coach Kelly Wells in his 13th season with a record 294 and 101. So approaching that 300-game win mark here at Upike, already eclipsed that as a career college coach. And we're ready to get this one underway. It'll be number 2, Bush, jumping center for the Buccaneers, what it looks like. And let's see how this one's going to work out. It's got a lot of athleticism on both sides of the floor. We'll see who comes out ready to play. Of course, a 5-game stretch here for the Virgin Islands Buccaneers. We'll see how they are, how their conditioning will hold up as they played a bunch of games in a short period of time. Luke Lehue will be jumping center for the Bears. So Lehue at center court. Right across from him is Elisha Bush. And it's game time in Pikeville, Kentucky. And the tip will be controlled by the Virgin Islands. That's Gilmore with it, and he'll give it out top to Cardwell. Michael in the man-to-man. A little weave out front by the Virgin Islands. The Buccaneers working it around out front. And Gilmore puts the shot up. It's good, so it's a 2-0 lead for the Bucks. Michael will bring it up the floor. It'll be Chase Parsley into the front court. Parsley out top to Lehue. Lehue looking down. Out front with it. Trying to work his way down inside De La Cruz, and he's going to be called for steps as he took a back step there. And called for the carry, so it'll be turnover number 1 for Upike. Bringing it into the front court now is Cardwell. Cardwell trying to drive to the basket, and boy, nice shot. Little reverse layup there, and it's 4-0 for the Buccaneers. Out top now, Pike will bring it in the front court. Ball knocked loose. Stanley Perrin will run down the loose ball. He'll get it up now to Guana. Knocked out of bounds over there by Bush. Kelly making the play call. Going to be inbound play number 5. And they'll throw it over top to Parsley. Back down in the corner. De La Cruz driving into the lane. A little runner is good. So Pikeville on the board now with 2 from Javian De La Cruz, and here come the Buccaneers back the other way with it. Bush gives it up out front to Gilmore. They try to go down low again to Bush. Bush, 10-footer up, no good. Rebound comes off to Perrin, and De La Cruz will bring it up quickly now for the Bears. Trying to go underneath Luke Lehue, posting up. Lehue shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Cardwell, and Cardwell bringing it up the floor. He's going to take it into the rack, lays it up, and we're going to have a goaltending. I think that might have been Lehue that went up and got a hang of it. So basket allowed to Cardwell, so it's 6-2 lead now for the Buccaneers. Parsley into the front court. Both teams playing a man-to-man. It's underneath. There's Luke Lehue. Luke with a little drop step. Nice move. Has it blocked, though. Rebound comes off. Quickly going back the other way is Jones, and he gives it up, and that's going to be a quick basket for Keith Gilmore, and Upike will take a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with it as it's only a 30-second timeout. 17:59 to play for the Bears. Bears trailing by 6, though, 8-2. It's a tough start for Upike. We knew this Virgin Islands team coming in was up and down the floor, and they're showing their athleticism here in the early going. just underway. It's 17:59 gone in the first, and it's Upike leading 8-2. And it'll be Upike with it. They'll try to bring it up the floor. And here comes Upike into the front court. Guana gives it up to Dela Cruz. Javian, and there's going to be a foul called on Zion Jones.
For the Buccaneers, Jones is first.
Zion Jones picks up his first foul. That's the first team foul on the Bucks, and it'll be Upike basketball. Guana gives it up, gets it back now up from Stanley Perrin. Guana on the drive, and he's blocked. Michael having trouble around the rim. That was a block, I believe, by Bush, and Bush brings it back up the floor himself. He'll give it out. Well, I thought he was going to give it up to Cardwell. He makes the move down in the corner. There's an open three. It's way off. Rebound picked up, though, by Parsley. Chase Parsley gets the ball, and Parsley pulls up top of the key for a three. It's no good. Leahy fighting for the rebound, can't get it. It'll be picked up by Cardwell. Cardwell quickly up on the other end, and Dela Cruz able to make him miss the first one, but Spriggins gets the second basket, and it's an 8-point lead for the Virgin Islands, 10-8. And Upike set to make some changes here. Dela Cruz with it out front, and that's going to be another foul on Jones. So quickly, Jones gets 2 fouls. He'll have to come to the bench now with 16 in the first half. And checking in will be number 11, Kobe Johnson. Kobe Johnson, a 6'3" guard from Middletown, Ohio. He's a sophomore. Upike with it. They'll get it into Jazz Parker, who's now into the ball game. Also into the game is Javante Carlton. Parker tries to go inside, and they'll give it back up. Carlton's shot off the glass, no good, but he's fouled. Also into the ball game for the Bears is Darrell Dominic, number 12. And so Upike, a bunch of substitutions here in this early going, trying to get a team in there that can compete, because this one is belonging to the Buccaneers right now. They lead it 10-2, 16:46 to go in the first. Free throw up and no good by Javante Carlton. He'll have one more shot. Second shot's good by Javante Carlton. And checking back in now is Xavier Guana. Stanley Perrin will go to the bench. So now it's Virgin Islands bring the ball up the floor. That's Cardwell. Cardwell gives it up out front. Johnson. Pikeville defensive intensity picked up a little bit now. Virgin Islands, there's the Buccaneers with it, working it. They try a little skip pass, it's intercepted. And here comes Pikeville back the other way. Pull up three, way off. And they'll go out of bounds off of Darrell Dominic, as that one was nowhere close for Javian Dela Cruz. So checking in now will be Parsley, as Dela Cruz will go to the bench. Kelly Terwell's trying to find a 5 that can get a rhythm going here. Out front, Cardwell trying to go take it in on Pikeville. There's a 3, no good. Tipped back up, and he'll be grabbed by Jazz Parker. And Parker will bring it up the floor now for the Bears. Parker kicks it into the corner. There's a 3 by Guana. It's good, and the Bears cut it to 4, 10-6. 15:49 to go here in the first half. Out top, the Bucks, and he'll set the offense. Bush kicks it back out to Gilmore. Bush, a deep 3 is short. Rebound Carlton. Javante Carlton brings it up the floor. Gives it back. There's a drive, and there's a strip of Parker. Quickly coming back the other way. Oh, nice behind the back dribble by Bush. Good point shot by Harold Cardwell. So Cardwell makes it 12-6 Buccaneers. Pikeville with it. Chase Parsley has it tipped out of bounds by Gilmore. Parsley trying to get somebody in to get it back in top to Parker. Jazz Parker, top of the key, wants to drive, takes this one in. It's going to be blocked, but they're going to get the foul call. And the foul will be on number 23, Spriggins. That's Spriggins' second foul. And checking in will be a 6'8 junior from Montgomery, Alabama. Jazz Parker's free throw's good, makes it 12-7. So the Bears trying to get some points from the free throw line. Free throw on the second one's good. And Luke Lehue getting ready to check back in for the Bears now, as Chase Parsley will go to the bench. Coach Wells rotating some players in and out, trying to get a good, effective lineup. Bears have cut it to 4 again. Bringing it up the floor is Cardwell. Way in, Lehue with a nice block this time. Luke Lehue with some good timing on that one, puts it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bucks as they'll have it on the baseline. There's a drive. And, boy, nice ball. Nice presence of mind there by Gilmore. Keith Gilmore with the basket makes it 14-8, a 6-point game. One into the front court. Back out. Carlton, Javante drives, and he's going to be called for the walk. Checking back in now for the Bears is Dela Cruz. Bringing the ball up the floor is Cardwell. Bears need another stop. They're down 6 here early. And again, Luke Lehue's second block of the day. And that will be out of bounds off of the Bears. But 2 big blocks for the big junior out of West Virginia, the 6'8 junior. And it'll be, they're looking to see, going to reset the shot clock, looks like. Say it wasn't a change of possession. So, the ball didn't hit the rim. It was a block shot. Question, they're going to put 20 seconds back on the play clock. If it had changed possession, and then Pike will have turned it over, but they never did control the ball. So it'll be Virgin 20 seconds on the shot clock is, I assume, what we're going to get. Either they're trying to adjust it down some. The officials stand here talking to them. 15 seconds. Okay, we're going to go down to 15. Maybe not. Maybe they're going to try to figure it out. Of course, first time we've used this scoreboard in a while here for a live game. We'll see. It's going to be 15 seconds. Jackson gives it up out front. Cardwell. And we have an illegal pick on Kendrakos Jackson. It'll be his first foul, team's 5th. Pikeville is yet to commit a foul. And they're trailing by 6, 14-8, 13:58 to play here in this first half. And it'll be Pikeville bringing it into the front court. They go inside. Dominic loses it, and here comes back the other way. And Luke Lehue tries to get another block, but he can't. It's ball. The Gilmore gets the basket. It's 16-8. Buccaneers. They give it up inside. There's the spin move this time, and the basket by Darrell Dominic. So it's 17-10. Let's see, 16-10. And we're going to have a foul on Dominic this time. Darrell Dominic will pick up the foul. Checking in for Pikeville will be Chase Parsley. Parsley will come in. And it'll be 18 seconds on the shot clock left. Out front with it, Bush. He'll give it up to Cardwell. Cardwell's going to try to drive. He just pulls up from a 15-footer, and it's beautiful. So it's 18-10, back to an 8-point lead for the Virgin Islands. Pikesville's working it. Parker gets it back out to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz off the pick for a three, in and out. Rebound comes away to Colby Johnson, and Johnson's going to try to take it all the way. It'll be picked off by Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz going to take this one to the rack, I believe, and he's going to be fouled. Two shots. Foul is on Gilmore. Dela Cruz at the line for two, makes the first one. So Stanley Perrin back into the ball game now for the Bears. And it'll be missed on the second shot. Rebound goes to the Bucks. They lead at 8-point game, 12 minutes, 15 seconds to play here in the first half. And it's been dominating play offensively, especially for the Buccaneers. Trying to drive with it is Gilmore. Shot up, no good this time. Rebound comes off to Javante Carlton. Carlton will bring it up the floor by himself. So pick from Lehue, takes it all the way to the rack, lays it in. They're seeming to settle down a little bit. They've closed it to 5. A couple trips down, they played well. Out top now, Cardwell tries to go inside, and it'll be out of bounds back to the Bears. We have a timeout on the floor. We will take a break and be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network. Welcome back to the Upike Gymnasium here, 18-13 lead for the Buccaneers from the University of Virgin Islands here at the gym. Pikeville trying to fight their way back in. They've got 11:40 left here in the first half. And here comes some full court pressure by the Bucks. 1-2-2 pressure. Pikeville tries to beat it. There's a nice pull up from the elbow, good by Chase Parsley. Seems like the Bears getting in a little bit better rhythm now. They've cut the game to a 3-point lead, 18-15. And bringing it up the floor here is Cardwell. Cardwell over on the right side gives it up. And let's see, that is Goss in the ball game. Elbow jumper blocked in there. That's the third block for Luke Lehue here today. And looking for help. And it'll be Upike basketball. The Bears benefit of an overrule from the outside official. Well, I don't get to call it an overrule. They did discuss it, and he decided to. He saw the ball. He wasn't sure. Out front, Pike works it around. Stanley Perrin with the runner, no good. Rebound comes off to the Bucks, and there's a big drive and a basket. That's Gilmore. And Gilmore fouled as well. And the foul will go on Chase Parsley. So Parsley's first foul, team second. 20-15 lead now for the Buccaneers. One free throw coming, and it's good for Keith Gilmore. And the Bears shooting only 40% so far here in this first half. Out top, Stanley Perrin gives it up. Dela Cruz with the drive, and he's going to have the block, but he's going to be on the arm, they say, on Kendrakis Jackson.
Ball number 30 for the Buccaneers. Jackson is
That'll be the second on Kendrakis Jackson, and that puts Michael into 1-1 as that's number 7 on the team. Free throw short out there. And one more coming, though, for Dela Cruz. 10:29 to play here in the first half. 21-15 lead for the Virgin Islands. Free throw is good. 21-15. Xavier Guana will check in now for Stanley Perrin. Bears Trail's trying to get that continuity going here. And there comes trying to drive with it that time was Cardwell. Partially did a good job cutting him off. Virgin Islands working it out. Deep three that is short, but the rebound comes off. And I think we're going to get a foul. Yep. That foul will be on Javian Dela Cruz.
Dela Cruz. That is
His first, team's third. And Virgin Islands with it out front. Buccaneers looking, trying to go down inside. And that's Gilmore with it. Gilmore on Guana. Guana staying in front of him. Good job. There's a elbow jumper that is good, though, by Elijah Bush. 23-16. Buccaneers over the Bears. Parsley wants to drive with it. Kicks it back outside. Carlton. Javante Carlton in the paint with the leaner, and we're going to get a charge call. So Javante Carlton picks up the charge. 9:33 to go here in the first half. Still a big lead. 7 points, 33-16 in favor of the Buccaneers. Cardwell will walk it up the floor here. Under 10 minutes to go here in the half. Cardwell out front. And he'll give it up to Johnson. There's a shot that's a two-point shot by Keith Gilmore, and Kelly Wells is going to call another timeout here. That'll be a full timeout, 25-16, 9:10 to play here in this first half. We'll be right back on Upike Bears Basketball Network. Welcome back to the Upike Gym. 25-16, a 9-point lead. I think that's the largest of the evening for the Buccaneers. Bears trying to get something going on the offensive end and the defensive end as well. Parker steps inside the three-point line. Little rainbow, no good. Fight for the loose ball, and it'll be picked up by Gilmore for the Bucks. They'll get it down the other end. And nearly an over and back as they give it back up top to Bush. Try to go down inside Bush on Lehue. He'll have to kick it back out. There's a three, no good out there by Goss. And here comes Pikeville back the other way with it. Carlton. Back up top to Gowanna. There's Carlton for three, in and out. No good. Rebound comes off to Bush. Bush goes down the other way with it. Parker went to the floor, couldn't get to it. Underneath, open, and easy basket this time for Gilmore. 27-16, a double-digit lead now in favor of the Buccaneers. Parker on the drive, and he's going to be fouled.
Foul number 24 for UVI. Gilmore, his second.
Gilmore picks up his second foul, so maybe the Bears get a break with him if he goes to the bench with two fouls here. Let's see. At the free throw. First one's good. He'll have one more. And checking in. In is number 5, Josh Mitchell for the Buccaneers. Also checking in for the Bears is number 4, Javian Dela Cruz. Free throw's good. So it's 27-18 now with 8 minutes exactly to go here in the first half. Pushing it up the floor is Johnson. They give it up. And laying it in is Elijah Bush. 29-18. Bears still trying to get some kind of a rhythm going here. Out top, Parker puts it on the floor, gives it up. Dela Cruz, reverse layup for two. 29-20. 7:35 to go in this first half. Bush driving underneath, and it'll be out of bounds off of Pikeville. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Carlton will check in for the Bears. Bush, shot up, no good. Rebound comes off for the Bears. Quickly, they'll get it over. Parsley in the lane, gives it up. And reverse in there, no good by Dominic. Rebound comes back the other way with there's a three. And that was in and out. Rebound Dominic. Missed that time by Kobe Johnson. Went halfway down, came back out. 7 minutes to go, 29-20. And it'll be Gowanna out of the corner for three. It's good. And the Bears cut it down to 6, 29-23. 6:51 to play here in the first. Walking it up the floor this time is Kobe Johnson. Gives it up to Gilmore. And they throw it away. It'll be Bears basketball. Goss will check back in for the Buccaneers. 29-23. Bears could cut it into the lead here. 6:30 to play here in the first half. Chase Parsley out front. Gives it up to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz down in the corner to Gowanna. Parsley, 2-3 zone. There's Dela Cruz out of the corner for three. No. Carlton missed on the tip, and it'll go back to the Buccaneers. 3-point shot over here on the side. Nailed it. Gilmore. Gilmore has been a Bear slayer so far today. 31-23. I don't know how many points he's got yet, but I will share that with you probably at halftime. Out top. Pikeville working it to go, try to go inside to Darrell Dominic. Ball still loose. It'll be picked up. Loose ball picked up, and on the other end by Colby Johnson. 33-23, 10-point lead for the Bears. Got caught napping on the defensive end. 5:35 to play here in the half. Carlton back out top to Parsley. There's Javante Carlton inside. There's a little turnaround jumper by Xavier Gowanna. No good. Tip, no good. Tip, no good again. Gowanna saves it. And Dela Cruz runs down the ball, kicks it in the corner to Carlton. Javante's three is no good. Dela Cruz rebound and putback. Bears battling on the boards that time for the basket. Makes it 33-25 with 5:10 to go. Half. Out top, Pikeville on the defensive side trying to get the ball off, and backing it back out will be Keith Gilmore. Bears push him out to midcourt. Gilmore spinning, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Gilmore, ball knocked loose. Xavier Gawana coming up with the steal. Back the other way. Javian Dela Cruz working hard, drives to the basket for two. Dela Cruz makes it 33-27. Bears within 6. 4:33 to play here in the half. Out top. It up. Back it goes to Mitchell. And he'll give it up to Johnson. Johnson out there gives it up. Bush, and ball knocked loose. Bears going to the battle right now, trying to get back into this ball game. Devontae Carlton back in and drive and one for Javian Dela Cruz. 33-27. Bears cut it to 4 now with 4:04 to play here in this first half. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. TV. Welcome back to the Upike Gymnasium as the Bears lead it, or trailing 33-29 here with 4:04 to go in the first half. But I think Pikeville life back in them as they've been going to battle here the last couple times down the floor on both ends of the floor to try to get back in this ball game. Javian Dela Cruz on the and one coming here. Could make it a 3-point ball game. A 1-possession ball game here. 4:04 to go here in the first half. And does. 33-30. Low-scoring affair for the Bears here tonight. Walking it up the floor now is Cardwell. Cardwell out top of the key. Pikeville looks like in a 2-3 zone here. No, man-to-man, just kind of switched off. Nice pass underneath, and laying it in is Elijah Bush. 35-30. Dela Cruz goes inside, Darrell Dominic. Dominic goes up strong for two. 35-32 now. Bush, free throw line jumper is short. Rebound picked up by the Bears. Chase Parsley into the front court with it. Parsley. Get over now to Carlton. Pikeville working it, trying to get it down inside. Give it again to Darrell Dominic. Darrell puts it on the floor. 2 defenders on him. Shot up and good. 35-31 or 34, 1-point ball game. Bears trailing here with 2:55 to play in the half. Out top with it, Cardwell. They're working the weave out front. Step back shot is no good by Cardwell. Comes back to Bush. Gilmore wants to drive. He'll kick it back outside. Bush trying to take it into the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Xavier Gawana. Gawana will bring it up the floor. Gawana kicks it over to Carlton. They're going back down inside to Darrell Dominic. Dominic missed it. Rebound comes off to Bush. Great opportunity missed there by Dominic. Cardwell with it out front. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to play in the half. They'll give it up. They'll go back to work that weave out there. Shot from the corner for three is in and out. And rebound Dominic. Pike will bring it back up the floor. Chase Parsley now will start the offense. Parsley gets the pick. Shot from the free throw line, good. And the Bears take their first lead of the night, 36-35 with 1:41 to play here in the first half. It'll be Cardwell walking it up the floor now. Minute and a half to go here in the first period. Cardwell tries to go inside, nice pass. Bush can't make the shot. No foul called. Pike will bring it up 3-on-3. Javante Carlton puts it on the floor. He'll give it back to Gowanna. Gowanna will put up the three. It's good. Bears on top 39-35, and we've got a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with it. Minute 11 to play here in the first half. Bears lead 39-35. And let me tell you, they come out and played blue-collar basketball here for the last probably 10 minutes of this first half, and that's why they're in this ball game now, because the Buccaneers came out and just smacked them in the face a couple times, said we're going to play, and it took the Bears a while to really come back into the ball game, but they are showing a lot of heart right now. Minute 11 to go here in the first half. They've taken their first lead of the night, 39-35. They hold a 4-point advantage. And let's see if they can keep that up for the next minute 10 and take a lead into the break. Bears going to come out with a little bit of pressure here as Chase Parsley will come up and guard Cardwell for the inbounds pass. And it'll be up the floor. Approaching 1 minute to go here in the half. Cardwell across the timeline. Bears will stay in their traditional man-to-man. Elbow jumper is no good. Fight for the rebound, and Xavier Gowanna will come away with it. A lot of bumping going on. Officials letting them play. So we got 45 seconds left. 22-second shot clock for the Bears. Javante Carlton will give it up. Drives in, shot reverse, no. Rebound comes away to Goss. Cardwell, elbow jumper for him is good. And it's 39-37. 25 seconds left. So the shot clock is off. The Bears can play for the final shot of the half to take away a lead into halftime. Hard-fought first half here for this one. Out front with it, Jazz Parker. He'll give it up to Gowanna. Xavier Gowanna gets a step, shot up and good. And the Bears lead it 30 at the half as the final shot falls short, 41-37. Upike leading at halftime. We'll be back in just a few with some halftime stats and comments on WPRG TV. Welcome back to the Upike Gymnasium here at halftime. The Bears lead it 41-37. We'll go over some halftime numbers for you here. Let's see, first for the visitors, the Buccaneers from the Virgin Islands. Let's see, they were led in scoring by Keith Gilmore. He had 17 points, 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, 2 blocks as well. So he's had a pretty active first half. See, 10 points for Harold Cardwell. Cardwell has 5 rebounds to go with those 10 points. 2 for Kobe Johnson, 2 for Elisha Bush, 6 for Elisha Bush, 2 for Dylan Spring. See, that's the scoring. They shot 50% for the first half. They were 1 of 1 from the free throw line. They did turn the ball over 8 times, but they had 19 rebounds. They led the Bears in rebounding 19-17. And now quickly for the Bears, finally getting something going. Xavier Gawana with 11 points and 5 rebounds in the first half. 4 points, 2 rebounds for Chase Parsley. 13 points, 1 rebound for Javian Dela Cruz. 4 points, 2 rebounds for Jack. Darrell Dominic has 6 points, 4 rebounds. 3 points, 2 rebounds for Javante Carlton. Let's see. Luke Leahy into the game, ended up with, they only credited him with one block. I know he had at least 2 in the first half. But the Bears ended up shooting 46.9% from the field, 33.3% from the free throw line, and 70 from the three-point line, and 72% from the charity stripe. The Buccaneers did not make a three-point basket in the first half. 17 rebounds, turned the ball over 6 times, had 6 assists. Only 14 fouls on the Bears, 9 on the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers ended up turning the ball over 8 times, had 6 rebounds. Let's see. Try to get some in. Last field goal was by the Virgin Islands with 28 seconds left. Pikeville had one with 3 seconds left. Sorry about that. Largest lead in the first half was 11 by the Virgin Islands. Pikeville's largest lead right now stands at 4. I believe that was their largest. The lead changed 1 time after the Bears took the lead. They've never looked back. So we'll take a break and we'll be back with second half action in just a few moments on WPRG TV5. Welcome back to the gymnasium here on the campus of the University of Pikeville as the Bears hold the lead 41-37 over the Buccaneers from University of the Virgin Islands. And the Bears made a stretch in the second part of the half to get back into the ballgame. They were down as many as 11 in the first half and fought back to take the lead. You know, looked like they got, University of the Virgin Islands came out really and just kind of smacked them in the jaw a couple times early. Came after them, played very aggressive. Bears kind of not ready for that to start the ball game, but once they settled in and got their knew how the game was going to be played and how it was going to be called, they got down and did some yeoman's work down the defensive end to get a couple turnovers, able to try to get themselves back into the ball game, and they come away with the 4-point lead at halftime. We'll see see if they come back out with that same intensity to start this second half. You know, there's a couple players from the Buccaneers with foul trouble. Got a couple fouls each, so they're both in foul trouble on that. So they're trying to play a bunch of them with 2 fouls. Had to bring them back into the ballgame after the Bears made that run to come back and take the lead. Looks like they're going to go back out with the same starting 5 they had to begin with. And let's see, Pikeville looks like it'll be the same starting. Well, no, looks like it'll be Devontae Carlton starting here in the second half. And we're waiting for this second half to get underway. The officials trying to get everybody set. Upike Bears will have the ball to start the ball game, second half. And Devontae Carlton will bring it up the floor. Carlton gives it back up. Parsley with a little runner in the lane, missed it. Inside by Bush. And there's a drive all the way by Cardwell for 2. It's a 2-point game now, 41-39. There's a 3, and it's good out there by Javian Dela Cruz. I think he must have been down on somebody's foot. Didn't look like he got fouled, but he's asking to be taken out of the game for a minute. Want to go walk it off. And it looks like it'll be Jazz Parker checking in. And he will go down to the trainer's table, get checked out here. So 44-39, the Bears by 5 on the 3-pointer by Dela Cruz. Back the other way here, top Cardwell. Tries to give and go. And there's a drive. No, fight for the rebound. Loose ball picked up, and Gilmore puts it in. Spriggans, I'm sorry. So Spriggans with the basket. Bears, they try to go down top. Nowhere to go. Back out top now, Carlton. Just inside the 3-point line. It's short. Rebound comes away now to Cardwell. He throws it away. Carlton will give it back to Jazz Parker. Parker takes it to the rack. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off in there to Bush. Bush will bring it up. He fires it down underneath and out of bounds off the hands of Spriggans. Terrell Dominic will come in now as Luke Leahy will go back to the bench. 18:30 to go here in the ball game. 44-41, Upike with the lead and the basketball. Chase Parsley walks it into the front court. Goes inside, and Terrell Dominic takes it to the rack. Terrell Dominic coming out playing well here to start this ball game, or second half. First play on that down inside with it. Out front is Cardwell. He'll give it up to Bush for 2. Seesaw back and forth now, 46-43. Pike holding on to a 3-point lead. Dominic out front. There's Gowana. Parsley. Going back inside to Darrell Dominic. Back out to Parsley for the 3. It is no good. Rebound comes off to Cardwell. And he'll push it up the floor. Gilmore tries to go inside with it, knocked away. Pikeville with a 2-on-2 break. Jazz Parker will give it up to Gowanna. Back to Parker. Parsley. Looking down inside for Darrell Dominic. Throws it away. Be picked up by Spriggans. Spriggans pulls up at the elbow. It's good. 46-45, 1 point game. Bears holding on, 17 minutes to go. Out top with it, Jazz Parker. Parker tries to go down inside. Let's see. Darrell Dominic tries to go on the baseline and out of bounds. That was a foul. He never took off the baseline, and the officials let him get by with it. If you're not going to call it, don't call him stepping out of bounds. Back the other way. The Buccaneers, there's a drive underneath Gilmore, and Dela Cruz got his hands up with the miss. Here comes Jazz Parker going all the way, and no foul call again down there. Back the other way with it. And there's, well, Dela Cruz got by with a foul on that end, so I guess it evens out. Devontae Carlton gives it up. Dela Cruz in the lane, shot up and in. 48-46 Bears, or 45 Bears. 16-10 to play. Dela Cruz coming back after getting his ankle checked out. Into the front court again, Cardwell. Cardwell gives it up, Jones. Knocked it out of bounds that time by Carlton. Colby Johnson checking in now for the Virgin Islands. Cardwell with it out front. Cardwell wants to take it. He'll give it up. There's a three. It's no good. Rebound claimed by Dominic on the miss by Gilmore. Devontae Carlton puts it on the floor. Nice pass in. Darrell Dominic triple team and has it taken away. And there'll be a foul on Jazz Parker.
Number 1 for UVI, Parker is first. Team first.
Stanley Perrin checking in now for the Bears as Darrell Dominic will go to the bench. And checking in is Goss for the Buccaneers. Into the front court, Johnson. Johnson with it out front, gives it up. Spriggans has it knocked away by Parker, and it'll be out of bounds off of the Virgin Islands. That's the interesting thing, out of bounds off the Virgin Islands. That means it's floating around the ocean somewhere, doesn't it? As Parker, I make myself laugh anyway, folks. Parker gives it up out front to Dela Cruz. Javian with the top of the key, left side. They go back inside. Nice give and go down under Stanley Perrin with the basket. 49 for 50, 45 Bears by 5 now, 14:54 to play. There's a steal by Stanley Perrin. Bears bringing it back up quickly. Gowanna, a deep three is no good. Rebound comes off to Spriggans. And they'll try to get it back up quickly. Into the front court, Bush. Bush trying to back it in on Dela Cruz. Shot up and good. Backed him down into the paint, able to get it up and put it in. 50-47, Bears by 3 now, 14:23 to play. Looks like a 2-3 zone again by VMI, we'll say, or UMI. They'll try to work it down inside. Pikeville working it. And Dela Cruz picks up the ball, takes it into the elbow. Shot no good. Rebound comes away. Bush will push it up the floor. He wants to take it all the way down inside. Gets caught. Gives it up, though, and a good shot put in by Spriggans. Spriggans knew where he was out on the floor, able to throw it up and let it fall. It's a 1-point game now, 50-49. Pikeville with the lead. Gowanna down in the corner. They'll get it back out. Inside, Stanley Perrin puts it on the floor with the runner, no good. Put up no good, but Dela Cruz. Tip back up, no good. Tip back up again, no good. Fight for it, Perrin gets it again, puts it in. Good work on 52-49 as Pikeville back up by 3. Gilmore with it. Shot up, no. Fight for the rebound. It will be picked up by VMI, or UMI. Out top again, there's Gilmore with the drive. Shot up and good. Beautiful shot by Gilmore. (52-51), 1-point game, 12:49 to play. Pikeville with it out top, Dela Cruz. 2-3 zone again. Get it outside. There's Javante Carlton for 3. It's short, but he'll get 3 free throws. See who will that foul be on? On Spriggins.
Spriggins, third, 2 birds.
So Javante Carlton will go to the line to shoot 3 shots here with 12:36 to play in the contest. 52-51. Pikeville with the lead. Javante Carlton is a out of California. Let me think what that is city here. Richmond, California. Free throw is up and good. Extends that Pikeville lead, 53-51, backed by 2. One more free throw coming his way. Second free throw is good. 54-51 Pikeville. Checking into the ball game is Kendrakus Jackson, a 6'8" center from Montgomery, Alabama. One more free throw coming now for Javante Carlton. And that one is no good, but the rebound comes off and put back up and in by Javian Dela Cruz. So a 4-point trip for the Bears to take a 5-point lead, 56-51. And I tell you, bringing the ball up quickly that time was Jones. They try to go down inside to Bush. Bush trying to power up over Carlton. Shot's good. Bush wanting the foul call, but you back the man down inside. They're not going to call it in this league. Down low, Stanley Perrin kicks it back out. Pikeville working, trying to get a look inside. 2-3 zone again by the Buccaneers. Guana with a little runner in the lane. He's short, but he gets his own rebound. Brings it back out. He'll put up a 3. This one is no. Oh, actually, I don't know if that was a 3 or a pass. He'll claim it as a pass. He want to get an assist out. It was Dela Cruz puts it in. 58-53, Pikeville by 5. 11:42 to play here in the ball game. Out top with it, Gilmore. Gilmore wanting to drive, nowhere to go, pulls up for a 3. It's off the back. Perrin. Dela Cruz will bring it down the floor. Javian kicks it out to Guana. He'll put up a 3. This one is good. It's now 61-53, and we're going to have a timeout called by the Virgin Islands. It's a full timeout, 11:14 to play here in the ball game, 61-53. Upike will be right back on WPRG TV Sports. Welcome back to Pikeville, Kentucky, as the Bears lead is 61-53 over the team from the Virgin Islands here. So let's see if they can continue to play well here as they have in the second half. The largest lead of the night right now for Pikeville stands at 8. And it'll be Cardwell bringing it into the front court. Iowa stays in there man-to-man. Cardwell tries to go with it, gets it out to Gilmore. Back out front to Cardwell. Cardwell wanting to drive, and that was blocked by Dela Cruz and maybe Perrin both. Quickly, beautiful pass, and Carlton with the basket, the assist goes to Parsley. There's a drive, and I'll tell you, Stanley Perrin got a block there. Ball will be out of bounds off of Perrin. It'll stay with. And we have a full timeout. It's an Appalachian media timeout. 63-53, Upike by 10. Largest lead of the night with 10:33 to play. We'll be right back on WPRG TV. Welcome back to the gymnasium here at Upike. The Bears will leading 63-53. And it'll be Buccaneers with it, trying to go down inside. Nothing there. Bears playing well defensively in the paint tonight. There's a turn, there's a drive, and a cross-court pass intended for Gilmore in the stands. It'll be Upike ball on the turnover. 63-53, Pikeman leading, 10:22 to go here in the contest. Chase Parsley will bring the ball up the floor. And it looks like they're going to come out and play man-to-man now against the Bears. That's kind of what they would like to see here. Dela Cruz tries to go down inside. Ball was kicked, so it'll stay with Pikeman. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Parsley trying to throw it inbounds. He'll get it down low. Dominic. Shot no good, but the foul will go on Bush.
Number 2 for UVI, Bush is first.
That is the first on Elisha Bush. Second team foul here in the second half. Not been many fouls. We're halfway through the second period in the ball game. Only 3 total fouls called here in the second half, so officials letting them play here in the second half. Like to say. And Darrell Dominic will be at the line for 2 shots. Dela Cruz doing a little bit of janitorial work down there, wiping up the perspiration on the floor. And Dominic at the free throw line for a pair. First one is too long off the back iron. 63-53 lead for the Bears. He can make it 11 here if he makes this, and it will be their largest lead of the night. And it rolls off. Rebound comes away to Jackson. Quickly. Back he goes Bush. Bush trying to drive, takes it down inside, shot up, and good. Good, nice touch out there by Elisha Bush. Chase Parsley will bring it into the front court. Perrin looking down inside. They're going down to Darrell Dominic, and he throws it away. Nice hands again by Bush. Bush will take it all the way up the floor. And shot inside, put up and in by Gilmore. So it's a 63-57 game, 6-point lead now for the Bears. A 4-0 run right now for the team in blue, the Buccaneers. Go down inside, Darrell Dominic has it blocked out of bounds by Bush. And checking in for the Bears is Jazz Parker. Chase Parsley will get a breather. And checking in is Spriggans for the Buccaneers. Javante Carlton checking back in for Pikeville as well, as Darrell Dominic will get a breather. And it'll be out of bounds off of Jazz Parker. 63-57 game, Pikeville leading, 9:14 to go. And it'll be Cardwell in the front court. Gives it up to Gilmore. Gilmore looking for some help. Now he's going to turn and drive. Spriggans back outside. There is a three, and that's no good. And Goss with the nice acting job gets the call.
Number 24 for UVI Carlton.
Second foul, team's second. Only 4 total fouls called here in the second half, though. 8:57 to play. I like the officials letting the players decide it on the floor here for the most part. Free throw is short. Josh Goss, a 6'4" junior from Dallas, Texas. Second free throw is good. 63-58. One more shot. And this one is good as well. It is 63-59. Pikeville into the front court, Dela Cruz. JV with it, top of the key. Puts it on the floor. He's going to take it to the rack, high off the glass for 2. 65-59. And quickly Cardwell into the front court. And there is a shot from the elbow that is good by Spriggans. So 65-61, 4-point advantage for Pikeville. 8:25 to play. They get it back now to Carlton. Beautiful pass underneath. Guana wide open for 2. 67-61 Bears. Bucks with it in the front court. Gilmore on the dribble, gives it up 3. Number 23, Spriggans from the free throw line jumper to make it 67-63. Jazz Parker in the front. And we're going to get the foul call on Kendrakus Jackson. His third, team's third. 67-63 lead for the Pikeville. Trying to get it inbounds. Throw it in the corner. They get it cross court to Guana. He'll put up a 3, and it's no good. And we got a foul underneath.
Number 4 for the Bears, Dela Cruz.
Dela Cruz will pick up the foul.
Check again for UVI. Number 2, Bush.
It'll be Upike on the defensive end here, play to the man-to-man defense. Out top with it. That's Gilmore. Try to go down inside to Bush. Bush trying to go over Perrin. Perrin, ooh, we're going to get Perrin. They said he got him on the elbow. 67-63, Upike with the lead, 7:19 to play. And that'll put Bush on the free throw line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2 shots.
Bush back at the free throw line. Shot's good, he'll have one more.
In the lineup for UVI, number 4, Goss.
And Goss returning to the lineup now for the Buccaneers, and back in for the Bears will be Chase Parsley and Darrell Dominic. $7:19 to go. Free throw is good. 67-65, 2-point game, 7:19 to go. Jazz Parker into the front court to Dela Cruz. There's Parsley Steps in the lane, throws it in the corner to Jazz Parker. He sets up for a three. It's short. De La Cruz rebound, puts it back up, in and one. Javian back up and puts the Bears back up by 4, 69-65. He'll have a chance to add to it from the charity stripe. So Gilmore picked up his third foul. Spriggans will check back in now for the Buccaneers. One free throw coming now for Javian De La Cruz. And it's good. 7 minutes exactly to go here in the ball game. 70-65 Bears. Coming into the front court now, Cardwell. Bush, beautiful pass down inside. And there's the steal, though, by Dominic. Pushing it up the floor as De La Cruz pulls up for a deep three. It's short. Rebound being fought for Stanley Perrin. Power dribble, puts it in. We have a timeout on the floor. It's a 30. We'll stay right here with it as the team from the Virgin Islands will talk it over here. They trail 72-65, 7-point lead again. Stretch it out to a full timeout. We'll just keep it right here anyway. 6:34 to play here in this 6:34 to play in the ball game. Official called it a 30-second timeout and then changed his mind. Said they didn't have any 30s left, so he'll make it a full timeout. Right now, Pikeville playing much better ball here in the second half than they did the first half. After that little run there in the first half to get themselves back into the game and take that lead at halftime, they have played very well, very aggressively. You know, Coach Kelly Wells, I'm sure, wants to see that aggressive attitude for this team, taking on a little bit of the personality of their coach. Is like Kelly says, there's no such thing as a good loss. You don't learn. You'd much rather learn with a good win. And this would be a big win right here. This team coming in, very athletic team. Love to get up and down the floor. We'll see how that's going to go with the Bears here. We'll give you some second half numbers. Bears shooting 45%, almost 46% from the field here in the second half. And they're holding Virgin Islands down to 53%. All well in the second half. In the front court, Cardwell. There's Bush. Bush, elbow jumper is good. Went in and out, back in. We have an official timeout. We have a player down for the Buccaneers. Let's see. That's Cardwell. And he's going to go right. We got to wipe up the floor. Here's Cardwell up, coming back down the floor. 67, Bears by 5 with 6:16 to go. And Goss will check back into the ball game as Spriggans will come out. Cardwell says he's all right, ready to go back to play. Parker will bring it into the front court now for the Bears. Stanley Perrin puts it on the floor. Her runner is good and the block, so he'll be the and one attempt for Stanley Perrin. At the free throw line for the and one. It's 74-67, 7-point advantage again for the Bears. He can make it 8 here with the free throws. 6:04 to play here in the ball game. Perrin, free throw up and no good. Rebound, but it's stolen away by Chase Parsley as Jackson had the rebound and wasn't paying attention. Parsons reached up and picked it. Perrin, and we'll have a foul on Darrell Dominic down inside. It'll be his second, team's fifth. So out, it's 74-67. Upike with 5:52 to play on WPRG TV 5. Welcome back to Pikeville, Kentucky, here on the campus of the University of Pikeville. 74-67 lead for the Bears with 5:52 to play over the University of the Virgin Islands, the Buccaneers. And the Bucs will bring it into the front court. Top of the key, over here on the left side again, Cardwell. Shaking up a little bit earlier here in this half, but he's back out there ready to play. Try to go down inside, and Bush going up against Dominic. Darrell stops him. There's a 2-point basket by Gilmore. He's played well today for 74-69, 5-point advantage for Pikeville. Stanley Perrin puts it on the floor, spins, a little runner is up and no good. Rebound though, Darrell Dominic back outside, Parsley for three, it's no good. Ball tipped around, and nice job by Javian Dela Cruz as he will get the basket and the rebound. We got 30-second timeout called by Coach Kelly Wells. 5 minutes left here in this first half, or in this ball game, sorry. 76-69, 7-point advantage for Pikeville. So the Bears going to have to concentrate on the defensive end this time. Got to get a couple stops and take home a victory over a very good University of the Virgin Islands team out there. This is a very athletic team. We thought the team from Brooklyn was pretty good last week. This team much better from the looks of it. Even more athletic than that bunch was. The Bears had a couple of tests back-to-back here, see if they can come away with the win. Of course, the Buccaneers did beat Dalton State, one of the teams to beat Pikeville in that little classic down in Dalton, Georgia. We'll see if they can hang on here and come away with a big one. Cardwell walking it up the floor. Into the front court now. Pikeville staying in their traditional man-to-man. No. 2-3 zone here. We haven't seen this in a while. And there's going to be a three outside that is good by Spriggins. Have a timeout called by the Buccaneers. And it'll be a full timeout. 4:37 to play. It's 76-72 Pikeville on WPRG TV Sports. Welcome back to Pikeville as the Bears lead it 76-72. Awana will hand it off in the backcourt to Chase Parsley, who'll bring it in out top. Dela Cruz with it. Trying to go underneath, and Darrell Dominic double team, but Darrell, nice little reverse move. Has it knocked away, though. No fouls called. It in. Great transition play that time by Bush and the Buccaneers. 76-74, 2-point game. We're at 4:05 to play. And Parsley gives it up to Gawana. Gawana goes up strong, and he's fouled. And foul will be on number 3, Harold Cardwell. His first. Team number 6. So 2 shots coming now for Xavier Gawana. And the Bears will be shooting the 1-and-1 from here on out, as that's number 6 on the Bucks. So no good by Gawana. Javante Carlton checks back in for the Bears as Jazz Parker will go to the bench. Juana with one more free throw coming. Xavier at the free throw line. Shot is up. This one's good. 77-74. 3-point lead for Pikeville. 4:02 to go. And it'll be Cardwell bringing it up the floor. Cardwell over on the right side. Pikeville in that 2-3 zone now. Cardwell gives it outside. There's a three. Spriggans, this one no good. And it'll be Upike ball. Go out of bounds off of Bush. 77-74 Pikeville. 3:42 to go. Goss will check back in now for the Bucks. And it'll be Pikeville bringing it up the floor. Parsley be picked up by Cardwell as he comes into the front court. Chase Parsley driving in the lane. Little fadeaway blocked by Cardwell, and Cardwell comes away with the ball. Cardwell, Parsley trying to get it back, and Cardwell be a jump ball called as Dominic gets a hand on it. So the jump ball will stay with the Bucks. Spriggans back in the ball game now for the Virgin Islands. And Spriggans will be back out. Trying to drive in there, Gilmore. He'll back it back out. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. So Gilmore will have to put it up probably here. And 2 seconds shot up, no good. Fight for it, and Darrell Dominic going up strong will get fouled. So that'll be the 1-and-1 for the Bears now on the other end. It'll be foul number 7. So Darrell Dominic, chance to score with no time on the clock. Bears lead is 77-74, 2:53 to play here in the contest. So Darrell Dominic now trying to extend that Pikeville lead. Still only 12 fouls called here in the second half on both teams. Darrell's free throw is good. He'll have one more. 78-74. Makes it a 2-possession ball game for the Bears with 2:53 to go. Darrell Dominic calling the play out, and everybody in the gym knew at that time. And one more free throw coming. It gets quiet, free throw up, and this one is no good. Rebound comes off to Kendrakis Jackson. In the front, Cardwell now will give it up. Goss trying to go down inside. Gilmore shot up and good. Nice fake by Gilmore, and in turn went to the basket. 78-76, 2-point ball game now. 2:34 to go. And there's the drive, shot no good. Fight for the rebound, but getting another rebound inside, and shot going up and in is Javian De La Cruz. 2:15 to go here in the ball game. 80-76, Bears by 4. Goss with it out front. Pikeville back in that 2-3 zone. Shot out of the corner, no. Tipped up, no, inside by Jackson, and that'll be a foul on Goss. And again, we'll send the Bears to the free throw line. So Jackson has just, actually the foul will be on Jackson. He will foul out of the ball game. And that will send Pikeville to the free throw line in the form of Darrell Dominic. It's a 2-possession game now, 80-76. He could make it a 6-point lead, which would still be a 2-possession ball game, though. But they would have to both be threes with 1:58 to play. Dominic at the free throw line with the 1-and-1. First free throw up, and no good. Rebound comes off to Bush. And Pike back in that 2. And they go underneath Bush, open. Oh, nice hand. I think Wanda got a hand on it. And Bears still lead 80-76. 1:35 to play. And we have a timeout called by Coach Kelly Wells. 1:34 to play. It's a full timeout. 80-76. Upike. Welcome back to the gymnasium here on the campus of the University of Pikeville. 80-76, Bears lead with the basketball, 1:34 to play. And Pikeville trying to get it into Dela Cruz. Javian takes it to the basket, has it blocked, gets it back, shows it up, and he's fouled. And Stanley Perrin will pick him up off the ground. Cardwell just picked up his second foul. Dela Cruz with a chance to widen that Pikeville lead out. It's a 4-point advantage right now. Still a 2-possession ball game. But it'll be a 6-point lead. 2 shots coming now for Dela Cruz. First one's good. He's got one more coming his way. That gives him 32 points on the night. He has 32 points, 7 rebounds. And he makes them both. Make it now 33 and 7 rebounds. And it'll be Cardwell bringing it into the front court. He's going to take it in, kicks it back outside to Gilmore. Gilmore with a nice spin move off the glass, no good. Stanley Perrin with the rebound. Has it knocked away, but he'll tip it back now to Chase Parsley. 82-76, 1:10 to go. Pikeville leading. Wanda with it out front. Xavier step back, nothing there. Minute left in the game. Perrin. And Pikeville will give it back to Gowanna. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Gowanna shot up, no good. Rebound. And there's the steal by Javante Carlton. Dela Cruz with the reverse, lays it in. 84-76 Bears. 38 seconds left. 3 out of the corner, good by Spriggans. 84-78 or 79. A 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with it. A full timeout. We'll go ahead and take a break. 84-79 Upike on WPRG TV Sports. Welcome back to Pikeville, Kentucky. Pikeville leading at 84-79 over the team from the Virgin Islands. So the Bears trying to get a nice win here over a very athletic Buccaneers team. Pikeville will have the basketball. It'll be Xavier Gawana to throw it in bounds. And there's Javian De La Cruz on the breakaway. Point. 86-79. Cardwell for three. It's no good. Rebound comes off to Stanley Perrin. And the Bears can run out the clock here if the Buccaneers will allow it. And it looks like that's what's going to happen, as the Bears will win 86-79. Out front with it, dribbling it around, trying to run the clock down. And that'll be it. The Upike Bears win it 86-79 over the Buccaneers. We'll take a break, be back with some stats, comments, and Coach Kelly Wells on WPRG TV Sports. Welcome back to the Upike Gymnasium here. There's the Bears win it 86-79. University of the Virgin Islands. Let's see, first we'll run down some numbers. First for the Virgin Islands, let's see, they were led in scoring by Keith Gilmore with 25 points. He had only had 3 rebounds and 2 assists to go with that. Elijah Bush ended up with 28 points, 8 rebounds in the ball game. 18 points for Dylan Spriggans. Harold Caldwell with a double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds. 2 points for Joshua Goss and 2 for Colby Johnson. 38 rebounds. With Upike and the Virgin Islands side with 38 rebounds apiece. They ended up with 17 turnovers, though, 6 block shots, 7 steals, 13 assists. They ended up shooting 52.9% from the game, so a big shooting game for the Buccaneers. But now behind the three-point line, 13%. The Bears went into that zone late in the ballgame because they were not a very good three-point shooting team. They ended up shooting only 1 free throw on the night. Well, no, I'm sorry. They've only shot 6 free throws on the night. They were 4 for 6 for the game and had % from the charity stripe for the Buccaneers. For Pikeville, several people in the scoring column. 17 points for Xavier Gawana. He had 16 rebounds, 1 assist to go with it. Chase Parsley, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Javian Dela Cruz, 37 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He had only had 1 turnover in the ball game, 2 blocks, 1 steal. Stanley Perrin coming in tonight, had 8 points, 5 rebounds in the ball game. And let's see, Jazz Parker had 4. And then Javante Carlton with 4 points and 7 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Bears shot 46% from the field, 27.8 from the free throw line, from the three-point line, only 60% from the charity stripe. Again, the Bears not shooting well from the stripe, but they did only had 14 turnovers in the ball game. They won that battle. They had 13 assists, tied in that respect. Tied with 38 rebounds apiece, and Bears had 7 steals and 4 blocks in the ball game. Let's see numbers. Pikeville largest lead for the Buccaneers was 11. That was with 8:12 to go in the first half, and I don't think they led after that. Pikeville's largest lead was by 10, and that was at 10:45 to go here in the second half. The lead changed 1 time. The Buccaneers led it up until the Bears took the lead in the first half and never looked back. Nobody ever had a very big lead, but the Bears held on to that lead for the rest of the contest. They win it 86-79. We'll take a break, be back with Coach Kelly Wells in just a few moments on WPRG TV5.
Welcome